Hello. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to discuss some healthy little tips that you can be doing while we're in quarantine. At the beginning of quarantine, I really struggled because the gym is like my safe space. It's literally like my life savior. Dealing with having no gym to go to and dealing with losing, I suppose, the little safe haven that I had there, I really went under. I started binge eating again. I gained some weight, but I managed to flip this all around and here I am giving you some tips now. So let's get on with the video. So my first tip then is to plan ahead. So I know probably a lot of people say this, but it is honestly so true because like, what is the reason why we end up reaching for junk food? The main reason that I do it is because I'm like, oh, there's nothing to eat that I can be bothered waiting to cook. So I'm just gonna reach for a bag of crisps. I'm just gonna order a takeaway because it's quick, it's easy and it's convenient and it tastes good. So why would you not? Whereas if you pre-plan or if you meal prep, for example, you know that that food's there, you know that you need to eat it because it's going to go off and that's a waste of your money. So just knowing and planning ahead can really stop you from picking up that phone, going on Just Eat and being like, hey, I want a kebab. That is not what you want to be doing at this point. It's only going to make you feel worse. Just remember that. Every time I eat like a kebab or something, I feel like shit. You're most likely going to feel guilty after you've done it. So just put the phone back down, get off Just Eat, go meal prep, go and plan out what you're gonna eat. Honestly, this has been key for me because I know that I am literally the worst for trying to order takeaway. Like I will literally order it all the time if I could. Meal prepping for me has kind of been a staple. Like I pretty much have to do it, otherwise I will just turn and go be like, get my takeaway now. So my second tip is also to make a schedule of when you're gonna eat things. This is helpful because it kind of lets you know that, oh, hang on a minute, I've only got another hour before I'm having my snack, or I've only got another hour before I'm having my dinner. Whereas if you were just going with the flow and like kind of picking and choosing when you're gonna eat, you're more likely to just opt for, like I say, convenient food. You're more likely to just grab snacks all the time. Whereas if you know that you've got like a snack time coming, or if you know that you've got a meal time coming, you'll be like, oh, well, I'll just hold off a little bit longer because in an hour I'm gonna have a meal. It's always a mental game and you always have to be 10 steps ahead of your own mind. And just be aware of the fact that the mind is a powerful thing, and if you really want to convince yourself, you will grab that chocolate bar. So my third tip then is to find alternatives to snacking or find low calorie dense foods to snack on. What I mean by this is to either find a hobby or start eating something that is lots of food for little calories. But I have mentioned this before, popcorn is my one. I tend to like snacking while I'm like watching TV or something, and there's a lot of series out at the moment that I am hooked on. 13 Reasons Why, I finished that yesterday. Dynasty's brought out a new season. Just all different kinds of things. I'm watching Gossip Girl again, like I've seen it already, but why not? As you can imagine, sitting down watching TV is like the most tempting time to snack. So to avoid grabbing like crisp and chocolate, which you can just demolish in seconds, and it'll be tons of calories. If you're having popcorn, I love popcorn anyway, it's so good. But if you're having popcorn, you get a lot more for a lot less calories. So it's always the better option to find things to snack on that are lower in calories, or just something that is healthier. Fruit, veg. If you want to eat a salad while you're watching Gossip Girl, then do that. Just find something that you kind of enjoy. I love popcorn, and that's a good thing to really try and snack on because it doesn't even feel like a health food. It feels like you're almost at the cinema and like, it's just great. Get some popcorn, guys. If you don't like popcorn, if you're weird, find alternatives to eating then. So you could ask yourself the question of, are you actually hungry? If the answer is yes, then get some water, drink a full glass of water, give it 10 minutes. If you're still hungry, then get some food. If you asked yourself if you're hungry and you said no, then the likelihood is you're just doing it out of boredom. So find something that will stimulate your brain. Maybe download some apps on your phone, some little games or something. Find something to watch that you really enjoy, that gets your brain hooked or gets you thinking. Watch some YouTube videos of someone that's in the weight loss industry. Watch some motivating videos of other people losing weight or going to the gym or doing a workout, something of the sort that will get you in the right mindset and get you back out of the idea of just quitting. Things as well, such as exercise, can be really good at this point. So I've recently started running, as some of you might know. Do like a little home workout or something, because running and home workouts, or even just a workout in general, actually raise your adrenaline, and this can cause a decrease in appetite, so you don't actually want to eat. So if you do find yourself sitting there thinking, oh, I really want a snack, try doing a little home workout. Turn your TV on, get on a towel or a rug or a mat, whatever you want, and just do a follow along workout with someone on YouTube. I do have some workout videos up. I will put them on the iCard up there for you, because doing workouts and things like that, like I say, they suppress your appetite, but also once you've accomplished something like that, you're not going to want to ruin it by binging or eating. Give the workout a try, even if you don't complete it, even if you just do like the first 2 minutes. Just doing that will probably help you to feel like, hang on, maybe I shouldn't do the snacking, maybe I should just take a little chill pill and not ruin the whole day for myself. But I do also want to say here that it is not the end of the world if you do cave. Like, if you've gone through all of these processes and still you find yourself in a deep desire to eat that chocolate bar, then just do it. It is not the end of the world. It's not going to kill you if you do it. Yeah, you might feel guilty, but everyone deserves a treat, and if that's truly what your body is craving, then just give it to it. So my fourth tip then is, don't buy it, don't eat it. This is a big one, because if it's not there, you're not going to be able to eat it, and you have complete control over that. I know that we can get some cravings that can be really intense, and we can sit there thinking, I'm just going to go to the shop because I really need some chocolate right now. But realistically, if you don't have it there and you do face one of these cravings, if you're willing to go out and get in your car, or if you're willing to go out and walk to the shop to get some chocolate, then the likelihood is you really do want it, so go have it. If you aren't actually desperate for the chocolate, then the likelihood of you getting in your car or getting out and going for a walk to the shop to get it is pretty unlikely. Just make yourself accountable, and when you go shopping, make a list so that you don't end up buying things that you don't necessarily need, spending unnecessary money on things that aren't actually going to benefit you in the long run. When you go like to the supermarket or something, just remember, what does buying junk food do for me? So it makes you lose money, extra money that you don't need to spend. It makes you gain weight when you eat it, and it makes you feel guilty when you eat it. So why eat it? Why buy it? Doesn't make sense, does it? So when you find yourself in that aisle in the supermarket, just remind yourself of those things, and do realise that willpower, it's not that great. Relying on willpower is really not the best thing to do. We don't have a lot of it, and it's very easy to break. So just bear that in mind and realise that even though you might stand there convincing yourself in front of the big packet of Kit Kats,
I'll only just have one. I'll have one every day and that'll be it.
Realistically, it takes one to trigger off a binge, and then you've got the whole packet. So realise that buying it is not necessary, and realise that if you buy it, you are going to eat it. It's as simple as that. So the last little thing I have to say then is that you should probably buy like fresh produce, like broccoli, vegetables, all that kind of stuff. I don't know why I said broccoli. Fresh fruits. Freeze them, and then they're always on hand, because obviously being in quarantine, the amount of food availability is limited, or you might want to make it last as long as possible so that you don't have to go out on a regular basis. And vegetables do last a long time when they're frozen. You can also buy pre-frozen vegetables instead of obviously having fresh stuff in the fridge and then it just going and rotting within a few days. So this is actually my final tip. I forgot I had one more, and that is to challenge yourself. So set some sort of healthy habit. It doesn't even have to be anything to do with weight loss. It doesn't have to be anything to do with like fitness. Just do something that is good for your mind or your body or your soul or your heart, whatever it might be. If you love to sing, then sing. If you love to dance, then learn how to dance. If you want to start running and you want to challenge yourself and see how fast you can get, see how much you can improve your cardiovascular health, then start running. Download the Couch 5K app, start running. If you want to get a six-pack, start doing some ab workouts at home. Any ab workout is a step in the right direction. There's so many different kind of things that you can be doing or you can be learning how to do. I personally taught myself how to do acrylic nails. This was before the quarantine, but I did do it. And it just feels like once you accomplish something, like it can come in so handy. I actually was self-employed for quite a while where I just did nails. When you need extra money sometime, if you fall into like a struggle, pick it back up again. You can do it again. You have that talent there. So just find something that you're interested in doing. Find something that you think, oh, I could never do that, and try to do it. You've got all the time in the world at the moment. I know some people don't. Some people are still working, which props to you guys. But if you aren't still working and you do have plenty of time on your hands, then just attempt something new that you never thought you'd be able to do before. That is everything for today's video. If you've enjoyed this, then please do leave me a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to see more content from me, then please don't hesitate to click one of the videos that are showing up on the screen right now. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!